Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to a very special Royal Rumble. We got a very great one. It's going to be video game characters only in this. And we're going to have everybody ranging from Nintendo, PlayStation, cross-platform, and Xbox, all kinds of different characters. We're probably going to leave some people out, obviously, because there's just way too many to do. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. And we got 30 characters. There's going to be a couple that I put multiple in from one franchise. I probably could have did better there, but I already had the people and I wasn't even going to bother. So we're starting off at number 1 with Jimmy Hopkins here from the game Bully, which is a great game made by Rockstar. It's basically the T-rated version of GTA. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. You're going to see multiple Rockstar characters in this because Rockstar makes some of the best games. And Bully back in the day was basically the T-rated version of GTA, and it was a crazy game for its time. I'd like to see another version of it. That would be cool. And oh man, I think Jimmy Hopkins is about to get bullied, the way I'm looking at things here. And Nemesis is number 2. Oh, wow. From Resident Evil 3. The villain of that one. One of my favorite villains. Yeah, Nemesis. Oh, this is just a totally unfair matchup. You know. I think Jimmy Hopkins is going to need more than some green herbs to save him. Oh, man. I think that guy in the black shirt said something to Nemesis he wasn't happy about. Probably said he had a face only a mother could love. That's probably what he said. Yeah, he's sitting down now. He's hiding behind the barricade. So we're kicking things off with Nemesis versus Jimmy Hopkins, and it's going to be a great one. And here we go. We'll see if Jimmy Hopkins can survive till number 3. And so far, I mean, he's already taken Nemesis down. So that's pretty impressive. And number 3 is John Marston. So we got another Rockstar character from Red Dead Redemption. He is my favorite. I would take him over Arthur Morgan every day of the week, 7 days a week, 365 days. I don't count the whole leap year stuff. But yeah, I'd take him 24/7 over Arthur Morgan. I like him better as a character. You know, I just think his story's written better. But Red Dead 2 is still the better game just because it has the graphics advantage, the gameplay advantage, just because it's a newer game. But Red Dead at its time was just a masterpiece. And we got Leon from our Resident Evil 4. So I'm a big Resident Evil fan. So you're going to see a couple characters from Resident Evil in here. Leon is definitely my favorite as a protagonist. Probably one of my favorite protagonists of all time. So yeah. 3, 2, 1. And number 5 is Agent 47 from the Hitman franchise. I wish they would make a good Hitman movie. Agent 47 was kind of just a very okay, just a completely average movie. I didn't like, as I recall, the older Hitman movie. I wish they would make some of these video games into movies, and I wish they would make them really good. But they've already made 2 Hitman movies, and I think both of them didn't do too well. So I doubt it. And Master Chief is number 6. I would love to see movies of these franchises. And really, we haven't seen a good gaming movie. I heard Assassin's Creed was bad. I did like the Tomb Raider, one of the Tomb Raiders. But for the most part, we haven't seen anything excellent. And there's just so many great stories you can go with these games. And I just don't understand why these studios cannot get it together. So many great ideas. And number 7 is Kratos. And that would be a great movie as well. From God of War. I'm not a big God of War fan, but it's just not up my alley. But he's still an iconic character, and you had to have him in this. And I would have put Nathan Drake in this, but Nathan Drake would have just, taken out the whole entire ring, including the crowd, because he's the most violent treasure hunter of all time. So that's why he's not allowed. I didn't put him in there. And Big Daddy is number 8 from BioShock. Oh man, do I love some BioShock. And Big Daddy is just such an iconic character. I haven't played a lot of BioShock, but just what I've seen, it's just so cool. I played BioShock 1, I played Infinite, I played some of 2. And I don't think they made 3. So, I wonder what they're doing with that series. I didn't think it did too bad. I mean, it was a pretty successful series. And they kind of just stopped making them. They did the remastered version of the 3 games. And look at Kratos slamming Big Daddy. I played some of the new God of War, and I fought the bear, and the game is just not for me. I'm not good at it, and when I'm not good at something, I get angry. And basically, the only thing I seem to be good at is FPS and fighting games. Those are the 2 things I'm good at the most. But as for everything else, I mean, I tried to play Texas Chainsaw Online. Yeah, that did not go over well. And Master Chief has been eliminated. I'm not good at multiplayer games. Only COD I'm decent at. And I used to like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which was a weird game to play online, but I thought it was kind of cool. It had some cool moments in it. So I don't think I ever won, but I had a lot of fun. And Nemesis has eliminated John Marston. Oh, man. John Marston has been eliminated. And we still got Jimmy Hopkins in here. And Nemesis. They started off here. We'll see how far they can go. And Leon, Jimmy Hopkins may have saved him. We're about to get another entry here. 3, 2, 1. Mr. X at number 9. So yeah, I put 3 Resident Evil characters in, mainly because I already had them, and that's less people I have to download. I probably should have put some other franchises in, but I love Resident Evil, so I definitely felt like I needed to put them in. But we got Mr. X and Nemesis together. We got all the RE characters I had in this together, which is crazy. And Agent 47 has just been eliminated. And number 10 is Link. And I'm telling you, Jimmy Hopkins is doing a lot better than I expected. And Mr. X going after Link here. And, ooh, a double team. This may take out Link. Doesn't matter if he just got in. Big Daddy and Mr. X double teaming you. Oh, man, you just don't have a chance there. And Leon is finished. And, oh, man, Nemesis sneaks up behind Kratos and gets rid of him. And number 11 is Clank. We've never had Clank here before. But I decided to put him in. I found him and I was like, wow, we need to use him. And he actually inspired me to do this idea. Usually I do this idea and I just kind of forgot about it. And yeah, Clank, Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. I don't think I've ever played Ratchet and Clank. I always was into Jack and Daxter, and I know they're part of the PlayStation family. Jimmy Hopkins finally finished. Nemesis is still in this thing. And Mario is number 12. Look at the double team. Big Daddy and Mr. X working together there. And Clank, wow, eliminates Mr. X? Really? That is crazy. That's a crazy, unexpected elimination there. And 2 out of 3 of the RE characters are finished. And number 13 is Ryu. So Ryu coming in at 13 from Street Fighter. I never really got into Street Fighter. I know I said I'm big on fighting games, but I basically meant this one and Mortal Kombat. And I like Virtual Fighter. And Def Jam was fun back in the day. Def Jam was a lot of fun. And number 14 is King, and yeah, also Tekken is another great one. But King is definitely my favorite in that franchise. And I love that. I love this mask they used. I thought it was kind of cool. We've had other versions of him, but I went ahead and went with this one. And number 15 is Kano. Mortal Kombat villain. And I chose him because I already had him, so it made it easier. And Nemesis is finally finished. He made it halfway through, but that's it. That's as far as he made it. Number 16 is Luigi. This is it says Luigi Mario because it's one of those where you get 2 attires. So, but we're using the Luigi one since we already have the Mario one. And Big Daddy got himself another elimination. Clank is finished. We're about to get another person in here. 3, 2, 1. Doomslayer. Oh, I love the Doomslayer. And number 17 from the game Doom. And Ryu is already finished. But the Doomslayer is here. And he isn't taking crap off of anyone, as usual. I haven't played Doom Eternal. The games kind of make me a little bit upset, I'm not going to lie. As much as I enjoy first... Oh, and Luigi eliminates Mario. Wow, what a backstabber. Even though Luigi is better, in my opinion. I know. Hot take there. Don't care. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. I guess it's because I've never been a fan of the color red. Never. I mean, on a car, on a shirt, it's just not my color. And number 18 is Nico Bellic from GTA 4. Man, that was a long time ago. Everybody's making me feel old here. Now games have no substance like they used to have. Just a bunch of microtransactions and a repeat of last year. That's what all these games have become. And King eliminates Luigi. So Luigi is finished. And number 19 is the Slender Man. Of course, that started on a... it's also a creepy pasta. But, of course, I'm going back to the computer game, and then he has a rival as well. Which the computer game is an all-time classic. Such a creepy game. The 8 pages. Yeah, I wish they would bring back games the way they used to be. I mean, I feel like... I don't know what year it was, but like... somewhere after 2014 or something, just things have went downhill. And maybe, like, movies, you know, TV, games, all of it's just went downhill. It's just, it doesn't feel original. It's not anything like... you know, political or anything like that. It's just the writing of these things, and it feels like they're just going for the cash grab, and people will continue to buy it, which is crazy. And Frank Woods is 21. You know, the COD franchise hasn't been great since, you know, probably Black Ops 2 or well, I don't know. The worst Call of Duty was Ghost a while back, and then after that it just went downhill, and I just stopped playing it after Ghost. Ghost was terrible. I think I took it back in a week. Had one of the worst campaigns ever, and I never played Black Ops 3, but it might be pretty good. And Kano has been eliminated, and we got the guy from Yakuza or whatever that game's called. I went ahead and threw him in. I've never played one of those, which I heard they're really good. And Slender going after Frank Woods. I always preferred Captain Price and Soap. Those were my guys. And Gaz. His name was Gaz. I didn't like him. He was always in the doorway. I was always trying to get through the doorway, and he was always standing there. And, of course, I loved Nikolai. Nikolai was my dude. Captain Price, Yuri, Soap. Man, what a game. And Slender Man has been eliminated. I'm missing a sergeant, too. I can't think of him off the top. I think Gaz dies in number 1. I didn't like him that good, because he was always in my way. Like, there were so many times where I was trying to go through a door and he'd just be standing there. And Sub-Zero is number 22. Man, the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, oh man, they were the best campaign. I mean, controversial as well, with no Russian. One of the most controversial scenes in a video game. Just like nowadays, I heard they're going to bring that scene again, but I don't know if they could get away with it nowadays. Yeah. Especially since they're a mainstream gaming. But who knows? I haven't played COD, like I said. I think I played Advanced Warfare, and that's the last one I played. And I played Ghost, which was complete garbage. And Scorpion's here, so we got Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I got 3 Mortal Kombats in as well, because that's another one of my favorite franchises. But Sub-Zero and Scorpion are definitely the face of that franchise. So that's why I chose them. And as for Kano, he was kind of already there. So I just threw him in. One less person I have to download. And number 24 is Sweet Tooth. And this has been a fantastic matchup, for sure. Just an awesome matchup. We got Sweet Tooth now in here. I've never played Twisted Metal. Never have I ever played Twisted Metal. But I've heard great things about it. So, and we're getting closer to the end. I think the Yakuza guy, oh wow, what a good counter there. Saves himself. And King eliminated by Sub-Zero. And look at Scorpion. Oh, no luck there. I thought Frank Woods was going to be a goner, but he had a great reversal there. And Sub-Zero, oh wow, Doomslayer still in it. And look at Frank Woods. Did he take out Yakuza? Or Yakuza? I don't know. I'm sorry. I am just terrible. I know. Yeah, he did. Or what? I don't know the guy's name. I've never played any of the games, or they're all on Game Pass. Like, there's all kinds of them. But and The Witcher is number 25, or Geralt. Got Sub-Zero and Scorpion in this thing. And number 25, The Witcher. I've never played Witcher 3. I need to. I've heard nothing but great things. I actually own it. I own a lot of games that I just don't have time to play, which is a tragedy, but it's the truth. I mean, just don't have time to play them, especially these 50-hour games. My goodness. It took me forever to beat Red Dead 2. I mean, I really put in some time to that. That's a 50-hour game. Frank Woods trying to get rid of Sweet Tooth, and we're about to get somebody else in here. 3, 2, 1. Captain Price. That is my captain. So we got 2 Call of Duty characters here. We got Price and we got Frank Woods. All right. And Doomslayer going after Sub-Zero here. And Isaac Clarke is number 27. From Dead Space. Love Dead Space 2. I like 1, but I hate the meteor. Shooting the meteors. That is like one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. Oh man, I hated that level. But Dead Space 2 is just like fantastic. It has some of the scariest scenes I think ever in a game. I really want to revisit Dead Space 2. I don't like 1 as much as 2. I think 2's the best. And 3, I only played a couple levels, and I'm not a big fan of it. And Scorpion has been eliminated. Probably should have played it through all the way, though. But 2 was always my favorite. Even though I do love the beginning of 1. I think 1 has one of the best beginnings. And man, that's a great idea. I need to definitely play Dead Space 2. Maybe during October month when everything's going to get scary. Oh man, that would be great. There's one scene in Dead Space 2 when I played it when it first came out that involves a spider dropping from the ceiling, and it's like a giant spider. I mean, like a boss fight. And it drops from the ceiling. And I recall screaming out loud. And that was the one time I actually was jumped so bad I screamed. Which is usually I just jump and that's all there is to it. I don't oversell anything. But, that was the one time that it was really loud. And at least I know that scene's going to happen, but I don't recall where it's going to happen. So I think if I see the background of that scene, I will know that it's coming. So it's not going to be as fun as the first time around. But, and we got Nightmare Freddy here from Five Nights at Freddy's. I need to play that. I just don't like the whole, checking the tapes, the security cameras, back and forth. I like playing as a character. I don't like being in one space. I don't like having to hide like Outlast or Alien Isolation or Amnesia. I like to be able to fight back. But I may give it a try. It's not that expensive of a game. And yeah. And look at Frank Woods here. And the Doomslayer. Oh, man. But the gut punch doesn't hardly do anything to Freddy. And we got Sub-Zero versus Frank Woods here. Also in Sweet Tooth. Trying to get rid of Isaac Clarke, but it didn't work. And Sweet Tooth has been eliminated. So Captain Price finishes him off. One of the most iconic Call of Duty characters. I think Soap's my all-time favorite. But Captain Price is up there for sure. And there goes the Witcher. Wow. So the Doomslayer doing really well in this. And there goes the Doomslayer. Oh, man. It took Frank Woods a lot of strength. I'm actually surprised he did it by himself. #29 is Big Smoke from GTA San Andreas. I've never actually played that. I've played, I've free roamed around. I've never actually played the story. But I heard it's kind of annoying. Even though it's a classic, it's just like the respawn when you die. I heard you have to go like all the way back. Back in the old day at least. They may have changed it. But yeah. I would love to go play some of the older Grand Theft Auto games, but GTA 5, I mean, once you play that, the other ones, I don't think matter as much. And number 30 is Sonic the Hedgehog. So here's who we're down to. One of these game characters are going to win. Who is it going to be is the question. Freddy, uh-oh. Sub-Zero going to try to lift him out. Yeah, Scorpion's done, so Sub-Zero is the only Mortal Kombat character left. And there goes Captain Price. Ah, poor Price. Frank Woods is killing it. And wow, another elimination there. So we are now down to 5. One of these 5 is going to take it all. I'm kind of rooting for Woods as much as he's not really one of my favorites. But I don't. When it comes to Black Ops, I always enjoyed the multiplayer compared to Modern Warfare, where I enjoyed the campaign. I never did like the campaign on Black Ops. I think one of the worst moments ever was in the end of Black Ops 2, where they literally had the characters play Avenged Sevenfold. Like, really? Come on. And we're getting closer to the end, down to 4. And Big Smoke, oh wow, taking down Freddy. And I don't know what he was going to try to do right after that. And Frank Woods going to powerbomb Sub-Zero out. So Sub-Zero is finished. And we are down to 3. And Woods, oh man. I wanted Woods to win. He was doing so well. But now we're down to Big Smoke and Freddy. And yeah, good luck with this one, Smoke. Yeah. But he did come in. Did he come in at like 29? Something. It's 28 versus 29, I think. And Big Smoke's going to try it again. Yeah. Somebody did not go to the gym. Yeah, oh my goodness. Not even, he can't even get 2 legs off the ground. I don't know how he's going to win this. And Freddy, oh man, made it look so easy. Nightmare Fredbear wins. And I know a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's fans are going to love that. Oh, they're going to love it. And he better not point at the sign. If he points at the sign, he pays the fine. Yeah, he was number 28, so there's no way he's going to WrestleMania. No way. He's not allowed, and neither is Chica or Bonnie or the Springtrap or the rest of the crew. None of them are allowed. Great creation, though. But yeah, out of all the games, Freddy stands tall in the end. He was number 28, though, so was it a really big achievement? And the fact that he's a super heavyweight coming in at number 28, but overall, still a lot of fun with the video game characters. Wish we could have had some other ones in here as well. I mean, we could always do a second one. There's just enough people, but we really covered some of the main characters you can cover. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, Nightmare Freddy wins. And I will see you all later.